Yeah, dude, I don't know why she didn't text me back. I just sent that picture. Yeah, that one. I don't know. I think it was that bad. Maybe it was the lighting. I guess we should start this fucking show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Yabba Dabba Dude Talk Show. My name is Jack, and tonight's guest is the hunka burnin' love himself, the old hound dog, Elvis Presley.
Hey Jack, thanks for having me on the show.
Hold on, I just want to make you feel at home. Is this good?
Real good.
So you're like a chill dude, right?
I think my friends think I'm a pretty chill guy.
You have friends?
Probably more than you, Jack.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is that like? What do you guys do?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
That's why do you guys take bubble baths?
No, Jack. We don't take bubble baths together.
So what are you running for?
Well, Jack, I'm running for city council in Tempe, Arizona.
Did you look at Mark Norman's campaign from a few years ago and you're like, yeah, I want to copy his tactics of coming in last place? I feel like people don't know a lot about you. I think people think that you're a cool guy with your beautiful girl braids. I love that. It's a reference to Wednesday Addams, right? From the show Wednesday. It's on Netflix.
A popular show?
It's very popular, yeah, amongst the tweens.
Unlike this show.
Listen, man, if 24 people watch this show, I'm going to be so happy. I think you could just yell out the city bus and reach more people than this show's going to reach.
Well, that's pretty helpful, seeing as I'm probably in second to last place right now.
Who do you think's in last place?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a really good question. No comment.
Is it Jennifer Addams? It's got to be Jennifer Addams, that lush. So you live up in North Tempe by the college?
Right near the college.
Yeah. How's that? How's that going?
Well, it's going good.
Cool.
I'm not moving.
So do you have political ambitions outside of Tempe City Council? Like, are we going to have a Governor Elvis, possibly a President Elvis at some point?
Wouldn't that be wild?
Mayor Elvis.
I don't know. We'll see. But in reality, I want to just help find the right leaders for Tempe and the state.
What do you see that's wrong with the way that Tempe city government's currently run?
I think that my concerns might stem more from outside influences that are starting to shape different decision making and votes on the council than what I believe the general public of Tempe wants. And everyone knows that I'm running a campaign that's 10 times as less as any of the incumbents. And what I'm really here to do is shed light to a cohort of residents of Tempe who feel like their voices have been abandoned. And that's really why I'm here.
The new candidates running, we have the scumbag incumbents, right? We got the communist Bobby Nichols. We got the hall monitor, Brooke George. We got MAGA Joe Forte. And then we got Elvis, whose sign says, "Are you voting?" Just like you don't even have a stance. You're just asking questions. So what's your angle? Just hey, I'm a cool dude. Vote for me.
When the bar is so low, sometimes you see an opportunity. Well, Jack, at the end of the day, to answer your question about, the bar being on the floor,
yeah,
I'm I'm just a guy that fixes things. And, I figured why not try my hand at fixing, local democracy a little bit.
Yeah.
But, the chances are highly unlikely, just like the city council ever making affordable rent in Tempe.
Right. And as a landlord, I really do appreciate their work. They do a bang-up job of keeping rents high. What's your sign?
This is riveting stuff.
I'm
Your
just-
questions are just...
Listen.
I'm pretty sure...
Nobody knows who you are.
Well,
And I'm just trying to be like, maybe there's somebody out there that wants to vote for you because you're a Sagittarius. I don't know what your sign is.
you have just such journalistic instinct, I swear.
I'm trying to help.
This show, if it doesn't get more than 12 viewers just by having me on here, you're
amazing.
doing something wrong, I think.
Do you think you're going to get 12 votes? I was speaking with MAGA Joe Forte before you, and he wants to increase code compliance. He wants a code compliance committee. He wants to have a phone number that people can call to rat on their neighbors for noise complaints. What are your thoughts on increasing the nanny state?
I think that there are such important things that need to be worked on in Tempe City Council that this is a lower priority. And it doesn't surprise me that someone like Joe might think that this is an important topic.
Would you support an ordinance or a law that protects our right to provide mutual aid to whoever we want, wherever it's necessary?
Absolutely.
Would you commit here tonight on the Yabba Dabba Dude Talk Show to not vote to increase Tempe PD's budget?
I think they have a pretty healthy budget.
I think it's pretty massive.
Pretty healthy.
Yeah.
You know who I would like to raise some money for and park in places that do good things are
Landlords. Yeah.
Jack. That's a negative.
Oh.
I'm sure they won't like hearing that, but the truth of the matter is, I think that the heroes of our city should be celebrated,
Yes.
and all of our public works and safety individuals and professionals should be celebrated. I think that the healthy budgets of the PD, really maybe they find a way to park more money with the Hope Team and the Care 7, and build out teams that have great bones and do great work so that they can do more of that and keep us out of trouble more, keep us out of lawsuits,
Yeah.
I think that reducing the amount of lawsuits within our city would be very helpful,
I think so.
And, our firefighters are so friendly and so helpful. There's nobody in town that has anything bad to say about those guys.
Can you hold on a second? I have to do a
Yeah, go ahead, Jack. Jack.
I have a sponsor I have to plug. Hey guys, tonight's episode of the Yabba Dabba Dude Talk Show is brought to you by Fashion Rats. It's a rat that you can put a wig on and take care of. It's Fashion Rats. You can buy it at a store. I don't know which one, but you can get it there.
One thing though is that I'm most likely not going to win. However,
Confidence, I like it.
well, they make it hard enough as it is.
They sure do.
Like we could have our election in November and save some money, seeing as maybe we're not doing so good in that department right now.
Yeah, I heard we're $5 million in the hole.
I think it's allegedly considerably more.
Yeah. Well, we are spending a lot of money on AI surveillance cameras and systems to track us as we move around town. And I understand that those are necessary to protect Randy Keating and his dog, right?
I would wonder if Flock is paying us.
You think it's a revenue stream?
We'd love to know.
Yeah. What do you feel the city's role is in regards to ICE?
I think that, the city of Tempe is known throughout the greater Phoenix area as a lighthouse of leaders who are here and want to make sure to protect our most vulnerable folks. And I, for one, believe in the Constitution and making sure that, we are a lighthouse for dealing with a challenging time and creating cohesiveness, creating an environment that will not tolerate violence and will not oppress free speech. But I do believe that knowing where our leaders stand and making sure that they're as cohesive on that as they are on rezoning would be really cool. That would be something that we could be proud of from Tempe. I think that there are opportunities like the situation surrounding ICE where our city hall could gain some ground with residents in making sure that there are things that we very strongly align and agree on, which would be helpful in, moving past the struggles that, residents.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Grab the duct tape.
The fuck, man? Will you commit to having your celebration party when you are elected to Tempe City Council at the Rainforest Cafe at AZ Mills?
I don't think that's the spot for me.
All right. Well,
Jack, come on. You've heard a little about me. Where do you think I would want to have?
I just thought you would like to have family fun in an enjoyable environment that smells a little bit like a pool.
Jack, where's my favorite place to celebrate a thing like this? Where would that be? With what you know about me.
Casey Moore's.
You know where it used to be?
Where?
What is the lost and forgotten establishments that I would have gone to had they not closed their doors?
Oh yeah, Tessio's Pizza.
Tessio's. The Tessio's Pizza. Hey,
Yeah.
I love Tessio's Pizza. I probably had
Come back.
We got to get on Tessio's.